Give it up for Rita B.
Sunrise in the building. DST in the building, make some noise. Yes. I'm straight out Jackson State Delta Pi, so I'm representing. Listen, thank y'all for being here. Shout out to Mallory Head for doing her thing, comedian Mallory Head, and comedian Ben Compton. Shout out to Ben. Hey Ben, I got news for you, dog. You are not white. Your ass country as hell. You need to go on Ancestry.com, man. You ain't white. You got some African in you, bro. You ain't white. Thank y'all for coming to the Condoms and Comedy show. I know y'all like, man, what the hell is Condoms and Comedy? Y'all probably looking at the flyer like, what's going on? I don't know if y'all here because y'all just curious or y'all some freaks or what. I don't know why y'all here. But I'm glad y'all here. Somebody wrote on my Facebook wall, he was like, is this a show for swingers? I was like, yeah, you can swing your ass in here and enjoy the show. That's what you can do. There ain't gonna be no orgies. I stopped doing stuff like that a few months ago, so y'all keep it in your prayer. Now, I used to live in Hattiesburg. And when I went to Southern Miss, I didn't graduate. It's too goddamn expensive. But I went to Southern Miss. And when I was there, they used to do this thing. Let me see if y'all recognize it. Southern Miss? William Carey? Damn. They ain't got none yet? Damn. Down the street. It's all good. Now look, this show is free because we wanted the college students to come, you know, because we know y'all asses is broke. I'm broke too. Hell, I graduated from Jackson State 2009. I'm still broke. I made $100 last week. I put it in the freezer. So I'm gonna try to save this shit for as long as I can. Any college students in the house, make some noise. College students, graduating seniors. Okay. Anybody drop out and their parents don't know yet? Anybody in here like that? You think they don't know. You go home for Christmas, your mama gonna be in the driveway like, now when you was gonna tell me that you decided to be a bomb nigga? When you was gonna tell me that? Yo, who else in here? We got any military members in here. Military members? Hey, military, oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, y'all clap for him. We put our lives on the line. Yeah. I was in the military for 9 years. I was in the 41st Army Band in Jackson, Mississippi. I was in the military for 9 years, and it was great. But the only thing is, like, when you get out the military, like, it's still in you, you know. I still have flashbacks. I be forgetting that I ain't in the military no more. Like, I was at the drive-thru, and the man said, does this complete your order? And I was like, sir, yes, sir. He's like, what's wrong with this bitch? What is wrong with this bitch? I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody, though. Do we have any holes in the house? Any holes in the house? If y'all see them, point them out. Now, any holes in the house? There's some holes in here. I can tell, I can feel it in my spirit. There's some holes in here. I tell you what, if you a hole, just blink if you're a hole. A lot of holes in here. A lot of holes in here. I want to acknowledge also any teachers in the house tonight. Teachers. Yes, Lord. Listen, thank y'all for y'all service. Because for real, y'all work in a war zone every day. For real. Like, I know this. I'm speaking from personal experience. Because when I was living in Hattiesburg, I used to be a substitute teacher, right? And I'll be honest with y'all, that was the worst time of my damn life. Like, I hated the kids. I hated them. Like, I was in a state of depression, you know? One time I drove to a cliff and put my car in neutral. I just didn't give a shit. I was ready to get out of here, you know? Because these kids ain't got no respect, y'all. They don't have no respect. I used to substitute at this school called Lily Burney. It's up the street, Lily Burney Elementary. And Oak Grove High School, I substitute there too, you know? And it's challenging, you know, when you're in an elementary school, it's not that bad. Because you can, like, threaten them kids. All you got to do is threaten to call their mama and they're going to straighten up, you know? You be like, hey, I'm going to call your mama if you don't sit down. They be like, no, please don't call my mom. Please don't call my mom. You know, but high school students, ain't no threatening them fools. They don't care, because they damn near adults. They don't care. You know, you be like, hey, I'm going to call your mama if you going to sit down. That boy was like, man, I'll beat my mama ass. I was like, what? He did just like, he's like, I'll beat my my mama ass. I don't know what the hell this mean right here, but it scared the shit out of me. I don't know what this mean. Beat a bitch, choke a bitch, I don't know what that mean, but that's what he said. Then I beat my mama ass. I was like, man, if you don't respect your mama, I know you don't respect me. And see, the problem is, like, these young kids today, they don't respect authority. Like, they not afraid of adults like we used to be. Like, I was afraid of my mama. It was a healthy fear, but I was afraid of her because I knew my mama would whip my ass anywhere. You know, like even in front of CPS. Like, we'll be in front of CPS. My mama gives shit, she'll whip my ass. For anything. Like, I can call my mama a bitch and she'll whip me for that. And I'm like, why you so, you know, like, just loosen up a little bit. I know I call you a bitch, just loosen up a little bit. But my mama was the type, like, I didn't get regular ass whoopings. I just did, because my mama is a musician. So whenever she whipped me on the beat. You know, I never got regular ass whoopings. So, like, I'd be talking back to her, and she'd be like, come here, come here. Didn't I tell you not to talk back to me again? Didn't I tell you not to talk back to me again? I was like, what kind of ass whooping is this? I ain't know whether to cry or twerk, but I'm like, didn't I tell you? I'm gonna bust my ass. But you know, it was crazy getting ass whooping. And my mom was real emotional, you know, like she'll whoop me and then 5 minutes later she'll come apologize. Like, it was emotional. And she's like, Rita, come here, I'm sorry, you know, for whooping you. I just whoop you because I love you and I want you to be happy. So buy me some goddamn ice cream. Like, why you whooping my ass? On the beat. Like, who are you, Juju? You know, I don't understand. But you know, back to what I was saying, these kids don't really respect authority. You know, like, I remember being at Oak Grove High School, and some of the girls at the school were real aggressive. You know, they were promiscuous. Like, I could look at them and tell they was having sex. Like, especially because they was pregnant. Like, that just kind of gave it away. You understand? But that was my bad experience in Hattiesburg. You know, being a substitute teacher, that was a bad experience. My favorite part about Hattiesburg is the Hattiesburg Zoo. They actually have a whole section dedicated to Africa in the Hattiesburg Zoo. And I said, man, that's awesome. You know, because usually when you think about Africa, you know, people usually bring up AIDS. Like, some people just can't say anything about Africa without bringing up AIDS. Like, it don't even have to be related, you know. You can tell somebody, you're like, hey, I'm going to Africa. They're like, oh, okay, have fun. Watch out for them AIDS, though. You're like, how the hell do you even watch out for AIDS? Like, it ain't no damn bee. Like, would you swat AIDS? Like, how you watch out for AIDS? I ain't figured that shit out yet. You know? How you do that? Like, you go across the street, you look left and right, you're like, oh, shit, there go AIDS. Watch out, dog. Watch out. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Watch out for AIDS, bitch. Watch out for AIDS. Like, how you do that? I don't understand. I be looking at people real crazy, though, when they talk about, like, AIDS in Africa, because they clearly don't understand what we going through here in the United States. Like, it's bad here. HIV is bad. Like, especially in Mississippi. Like, one of my doctor friends told me, he was like, hey, did you know that Mississippi has the 9th highest HIV diagnosis rate in the nation? In the nation. And in Jackson, we have the 4th highest HIV diagnosis rate in the nation. So why the hell we worried about Africa if we got stuff going on right up under our nose? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you ain't shocked? And I was like, no, hell, I'm excited. Finally, we rank high in something. Shit, I'm excited about this. I'm excited because we've been low all the time. Now we finally got something we can brag about, you know? Finally. Thank you, Jesus. Finally. When my friends come here, I be wanting something to brag about too, you know? My friend from California, you feel me? My friend from California, she came here and she was like, man, Mississippi ain't shit. You know, y'all music ain't shit, your food ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't doing it like us. I was like, I bet y'all HIV rates ain't better than ours. She looking like, what? I said, watch out for AIDS, bitch, watch out for AIDS. I ain't like, I be want to brag about stuff, you know, but on the real tip though, you know, that's the reason why I'm here tonight. That's the reason why the show is called Condoms and Comedy, because HIV is a really big deal here in the South. Like, we having some real issues. But believe it or not, HIV is also a taboo subject still. Like, some people are afraid to talk about it, you know. There are literally people who are scared to death to talk about what's going on with their bodies and their situations, because they're afraid of being discriminated against, or they're afraid of being isolated and rejected by society. So that's why we're here tonight, because this is a safe space to talk about whatever you got going on, okay? That's why we're here tonight, you know? But I'm the type where, like, I'm not afraid to talk about what's going on with my body. You know, I believe in keeping it real, so that way people will feel like they can keep it real with me, you know? Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I got gas out the ass right now. Like my stomach is boiling like a son bitch right now. Like, I've been pooting since I walked in this door here at Thirsty Hippo. You know, I got a thirsty asshole because it's dehydrated right now from shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when I be getting ready to perform, y'all be having gas real bad and don't nothing help, you know? I've been passing gas since I got in here. Have y'all ever passed gas and watched somebody walk into your fart? Have you ever done that, man? You ever done? That's some funny shit, y'all. Y'all need to try it. Try it tonight if you will. It's fun. Cause what you supposed to do when you walk into a fart? Like, you supposed to do the matrix. What the hell you supposed to do? You supposed to pray? You know, God, get me out this fart. What you supposed to do? I passed gas earlier in Turtle Creek Mall. I was getting some shoes, and I passed gas, and I watched this old ass woman. She was already humped over. I watched her walk into my fart, and I just kind of sat back and laughed. And then the bitch started choking, so I walked up to her and I said, "Look here, old ass lady." She had a life alert necklace too. I said, "Look." I said, "Look. You better hold on to that necklace, because if you swallow that fart, you gonna die, bitch. I ain't lying." But the point I was trying to make is keep it real, you know. I try to keep it real, and I try to be the person that people can keep it real with, you know. That's important, because like, I know people who have HIV, I know people who have HIV, I know people who have passed away from HIV, and I know some people who just found out they had HIV. Like, for a long time they didn't even know it. Like, this is a statistic you may not know, but 1 in 8 people have HIV and don't know it. That's crazy. Hey, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody gonna say not it? You don't give a shit, you just ain't gonna say not it. Ain't nobody say not it. It's like, yeah, couldn't be me, shit. But you know, the reason they don't, like, people don't know they have HIV is because we refuse to get tested. We won't get tested, like, we scared. You know what I'm saying? We just scared. Oh, I don't want to get tested. But you really don't have an excuse. You don't. I mean, and I understand being afraid to get tested. I really do. Because the scary part is waiting on the test. Like, that's the scary part right there. Especially if you've been hoeing around and shit, like, you just be kind of like, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been so desperate, you just make false promises to God, like, Lord, if you just save me this time, Jesus. I promise I'll stop smoking weed every day, Lord. Just save me, Lord. But they need, like, these clinics need to be more creative with the, you know, HIV test results and stuff like that. Like, I think, like, if I were the owner of a clinic, you know what I'm saying, like, I would get, like, Oprah Winfrey to come give the test results, you know, because, like, if Oprah giving it, then whatever she say, it just sound good. Like, it don't matter what it is, as long as it's Oprah, you know. Like, you sitting in there, you sitting in the doctor's office, all, you know, sad and shit, like, oh, Lord, I don't know what I got, Jesus. And then Oprah come in, you like, Oprah, she's like, yes, it's me. I have your HIV test results. And you're like, shit, tell me, Oprah, what I got? She's like, you're HIV positive. And you're like, oh shit, I'm excited. You know, you don't know how to feel. Because Oprah just gave you HIV, so as long as it's Oprah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They need to get Oprah to get the test results. That's what I think. Or Beyonce, have her in there performing some shit when you get tested, you know? Beyonce, she got with that song, Single Ladies, and Beyonce in there, you cool, you know, you walk in and Beyonce talking about, oh my freaking ladies, oh my freaking ladies, oh my freaking ladies. Now stick your arm out, you're like, shit, hey Beyonce, you just be excited and shit, you know. But say you like, all right, let's say you get your HIV test results, but like don't be scared, dog, because think about this. Like, if you get tested, and you know your status, you can do something about it, right? But if you don't get tested and you don't know your status, you could possibly lose your damn life. So it's kind of better to just go ahead and get the test, right? But like, you know, I was like, okay, if you HIV positive, you get your results and you HIV positive, you know, it's not a death sentence like it used to be. You know, Magic Johnson is a clear indication of that. Like, you can't live with shit, you know, because they have all these modern advancements in medicine and stuff. So as long as you take your medicine, it's possible that you can live a healthy, prosperous life. Like, I have people who I know who have HIV and they live healthy, prosperous lives, you know. So yes, the news can be disturbing if you know you have HIV, but you also need to get educated and realize that you can still live a good life even if you have HIV. But it can be disturbing if you get the news. I mean, I'm disturbed by a lot of stuff, really. Like, why is Chick-fil-A not open on Sundays? Like, that shit disturbs me to no end. I don't understand. Like, who don't want chicken after church? All us want chicken after church. You know, like, I love Chick-fil-A. I really do. And college students, I know y'all can relate to this because you got to take out a student loan to buy anything at Chick-fil-A because they expensive as hell. But I love Chick-fil-A. I wish they weren't so expensive, but you realize when you at Chick-fil-A and you paying $15 for 3 chicken strips, you ain't just paying for the food. You understand? You paying for the whole damn experience at Chick-fil-A because they treat you like royalty, you know. Now you go to Popeyes, you'll wait 25, 30 minutes to get your shit and it be the wrong shit in the box, you understand? But you go to Chick-fil-A, they gonna treat you right. Now back in Jackson, you know, they don't even make you wait at Chick-fil-A. You can't get to the window good. Somebody hop out the bushes with a damn iPad talking about welcome to Chick-fil-A. Can I take your order? Like, where the hell did you come from? No, did you Spider-Man your ass over here? How did you get over here so fast? I didn't see you when I first pulled up, you know? They real courteous at Chick-fil-A. You know, like I remember one time I was at Chick-fil-A and I felt it in my spirit. I told a woman, I said, look, the Lord is telling me that I need to pay for the people food behind me. She said, oh, that's so sweet. I said, well, how much is it? She said, $26. I said, shit, the devil is alive. I don't know. I don't know who the hell they were talking to me. It wasn't God. It wasn't God. That's the devil. You know, because it was $26. If it was $16, I would have been straight. But I need that 10 for some gas and shit. I can't do 26. I can't do 26. What the hell, they order a whole goddamn chicken? I can't do 26. I don't do a lot of fast food though. Because fast food be tearing my stomach up. They give me toe up stomach. White people toe up stomach mean upset stomach. If y'all don't know what that means. For black people, it's toe up. That means little people in there just tearing the shit out the stomach. Y'all have upset stomach. We got toe up stomach, okay? And ain't nothing worse than having a toe up stomach when your ass ain't at home. That's the worst time. You know, if you have a toe up stomach when you at work, that's completely different because you can't get comfortable like you can at home. You know, I'm at home, I'm bucket naked at home, my goddamn feet propped up, I'm eating grapes and shit. I just take my time when I'm at home doing it number 2, you understand? I see a lot of y'all can relate. You see, when you at work and you doing number 2, you gotta hurry your ass up because you ain't got but a 3 to 5 minute window before somebody else come in there, you understand? So you gotta move swiftly, you understand what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of shit to do when you do number 2 at work. You know, first of all, the first thing you do when you get in there, you gotta put some tissue on that damn toilet. I hope y'all nasty ass do that. If you don't put tissue on the toilet at work, your ass nasty as hell. Cause you know, if your thigh touch that toilet at work, your ass got herpes, you know that right? And the Zika virus, but you got both of them. Look, I'm just kidding. Look, let me clear that up. You cannot get herpes from the toilet. Say it after me. You cannot get herpes from a dirty toilet. But you can get it from a dirty dick. Can I get an amen? But for real though, when you at work, you doing number 2, you gotta hurry up, y'all. You gotta get in there and get out before somebody see your shoes. Can I get a witness? That's very important, people. Cause once they see your shoes, you know it's over with, right? They gonna put 2 and 2 together now. You gonna think you done got your ass out all right. Then you see your coworker later on in the hall, they gonna be like, hey, Rita, look down, but like, I'll be goddamn. It's your ass in there blowing up the bathroom early. Now you the funky booty girl at work. You don't want that kind of reputation, y'all. You just don't. So y'all need to do like I do when I go to work. I got some regular shoes and some shit shoes. Come on, somebody. You better get you some shit shoes. Damn, Jordan, get you some shit shoes. I shit the Skechers. I use Skechers. They got a real good balance here. They don't know who the hell that is on the second floor now. They don't know who it is. They looking like, no, them ain't Rita shoes. That ain't Rita. feel about, getting herpes with the toilet, That's not true though. I guess a lot of people in here right now that think you can get HIV just by shaking an HIV positive person's hand. And that's not true. Like, I'm not even worried about shaking somebody's hand with HIV. I'm worried about shaking somebody's hand who masturbated before they came in here. Cause y'all know y'all do. I do it, I know y'all goddamn do it. Well, I don't do right hand shakes, I do left hand shake. That's the weak hand, I do left hand shake. Just you hold the phone with this one, Somebody masturbated before they came in here. That's why they're laughing so hard. Look, if you masturbate before you came here, just blink your eye real quick. But you can't get HIV like that. You can't get HIV like that. Y'all need to know how you can get HIV. And since this is a safe space for us to talk, I want y'all to tell me how you can get HIV. Okay, just holler some things out, and I'm gonna tell you if you're right or wrong. Okay. Oral sex. Oh, just sex. Oh, wait a minute. She said anal sex. Who in here have anal sex? She meant anal, but she said anal. What's anal sex? That's like the 90 degrees. That ain't the whole. But you're right though. Vaginal, unprotected though. What was the other one? Yeah, that's one people don't think about. Blood transfusion. Where the hell you work at? The damn health department? You got a massive public health, girl. You done made this shit. That was worth it. Where you went to school in? Southern? Oh hell yeah, you did to the top. You at the bottom if you're doing anal sex. I just want y'all to know that. What the hell that is? Oh baby, let's have some anal sex. You never heard of that shit now. We ain't doing no anal sex. Nope. But knowing how you get HIV, see you messing me up. I didn't say HIV. Your spirit is in me. Spirit of anal sex. But knowing how you get HIV is very important. It really is. And also preventing, being preventative when it comes to HIV. I'll just share with y'all some of the ways that I prevent myself from getting HIV. Having very few sexual partners is really important, as few partners as possible. Now for me, I have sex with 2 people. Number 1, my damn self. I have sex with myself. And number 2, ugly son bitches. I always got one ugly son bitch to have sex with, because ugly people loyal as hell. If y'all date somebody that look good, your risk for HIV is high as hell. I give me an ugly person who loyal, they self-esteem low, they gonna stick with me, you understand? So myself and one ugly son bitch, that's how, the only partners I got on the heterosexual side. But ladies, my motto is know the deal before you Netflix and chill, okay? Know the deal before you Netflix and chill. Ask questions, especially heterosexual ladies. We gotta be careful. And sometimes I just straight up ask a question. Like this last dude I dated, I asked him a question. I was like, are you gay? And he was like, well, I'm gay, but I ain't gay. I was like, now what the hell do that mean? White people, that's a black thing. You gotta say something twice for it to count. You understand? I called my friend on the way here. I said, is it cold? She said, it's cold, but it ain't cold, bitch. I said, all right, so I don't need my fur tonight. Somebody asked me if I'm broke. I said, I'm broke, but I ain't broke, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can pay my bills, you understand? Learn something new, all right? Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I ain't saying that. I really wish we lived in a society where people felt like they could be honest and be who they are without criticism and rejection. But we don't really live in that kind of society. People are on the down low because they don't feel like they can be honest about who they are. So sometimes they go do their thing with their wife and then they go elsewhere. But it ain't that bad being gay. Really, it's not. Are you gay? You raised the roof when I said that. You gay? Oh shit, LGBT, QRXTUV in the house representing. It ain't that bad being gay. Like if you're a gay man, it ain't that bad. Because gay men are the only ones who can call a woman a bitch and get away with it, ain't it? Like dudes, heterosexual dudes can't do that. It's just something about a gay man calling you a bitch that make you feel worthy, don't it, ladies? like you somebody. You understand? When your gay friend come over and he like, hey, my favorite bitch, and you like, hey, boo. I'm a bitch. Let your heterosexual boyfriend come over and do that. Hey, my favorite bitch. Like, nigga, what you say? Can't do that. Can't do that. But on the real tip, I brought up, gay and bisexual men because they are most severely affected by HIV. Like she said, with the anal discrepancies and stuff. They are severely affected by HIV. So with rectal fluids and anal fluids, it brings a different dynamic. So if you are gay or homosexual, you need to take some extra precautions. You gotta do the condom thing. And also there's this thing called PrEP. Y'all need to Google it when you get home. But if you feel like you are at a high risk for HIV, you can take this PrEP pill every day and it can lower your risk for HIV infection. So that's something you need to kind of look into. It's called PrEP. But just because you take PrEP don't mean you stop using condoms, right? Because that HIV can still, even if you prevent HIV and you don't use a condom, you got like syphilis and gonorrhea, they just waiting to get in. Like, oh shit, here, we ready, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you use condoms still. And people act like condoms just ruin everything about sex, I don't think that's true. I think about wearing a condom kind of like I think about eating organic food, like it's a little more expensive, might taste a little funny, but it's healthier for you, so make that connection between condoms and organic food, And fellas, another thing is like, don't think you gonna impress us by saying you got a bigger package and then when it come time to put the condom on, some shit don't line up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the right condom size, fellas, because we're gonna figure out sooner or later what you're working with, We are. Now, I wanted to do a little condom demonstration. Random, you got one. All I need is 3 male volunteers, because I can't let y'all leave without making sure that you know how to properly prepare a condom. Mr. Walter, come on up. I'll make sure everything. Mr. Walter, that sounds like a porn name anyway. Bring your ass up here. I need 3 male volunteers. Or female volunteer, I don't care. But sometimes the woman can put it on. Wody, bring your ass on up here. I need 3 volunteers. Wody, 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 Wody. Come on, Mr. Walter. We can get a lady volunteer too, a lady volunteer. I got 3 vegetables up here. I need 3. Okay, y'all can do it together if you want to. We need a little diversity. We need the white man up here. All right. So I have 3 vegetables up here. And I was hoping the vegetables would match up with what you got in your drawer. So you white, so you get the jalapeno. I'm sorry, I should be stereotyping. But you ain't disagreed yet. All right, Mr. Walter, you get the carrot. And Walter, with these dreads, you get this right here. This for you right here. All right, here you go. All right, this little one is for you. That's the jalapeno baby. Here you go. All right. So we need y'all to demonstrate. You help out, Mr. Walter, okay? We need y'all to demonstrate how to put on these condoms, all right? Y'all ready? Okay, go. Go. You're supposed to leave a little space in there. What the hell wrong with y'all? Oh, shit. I didn't say have goddamn oral sex on stage. I said put the damn... And look, ladies, if you try to be sexy and use your mouth, don't tear the damn condom up, okay? All right. Yours a little limp, but that's fine. All right, what you working with, Bodie? Okay. All right, so all my condom connoisseurs, is this correct, y'all?
You gotta pull a little space at the head.
Ooh, she know, goddammit. All right, look, put a little... This animal sex over here said put a little space in the head. Okay, Walter said he need a magnum condom, ladies. Y'all take note. Okay, that's a little space right. See, this will probably be the wrong size of the condom. See, because it's not. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, y'all kind of get an idea of how things work, right? Okay. Okay, y'all go ahead and take your souvenirs with you. Y'all give these good sports a hand. Give them a hand. Thank you so much, Mr. Jalapeno Man. No, take it home. Take it home. Use the condom. Take it home.
You so crazy.
You're being great sports. Y'all give them a hand one more time for being good sports. Now, ladies, are there any of y'all in here with a good man tonight? Ladies, make some noise if you got a good man. Good man. All right. Now, when I'm at these shows, I love to give the ladies advice. I love to give the ladies advice when I'm at these shows. And the advice I want to give ladies is, look, if you got a good man, please do what you can to take care of your man, okay? That's really important. Do what you can, all right? Because what you won't do for your man, you better believe another man will. Do anybody agree with that? Do anybody agree with that? I know you agree with that. Now, I ain't just making this shit up now. I saw somewhere on the internet, it said 1 in every 3 men is on the down low. 1 in every 3. So let's count. 1, 2. Hey, you it right here in this red ass, you it. This shit kind of tight too. You gay or you gay? Which one are you? I'm just kidding. But, fellas, if y'all want us to take care of y'all, y'all need to take care of y'allself, okay? See, because some of you guys don't understand hygiene. You know, like, it's a man in here right now with some sour balls. I can feel it in my spirit. You think it's cold and you can just kind of forego the shower and the funk is going to dry up, but that's not how it goes. You know, because fellas, y'all need to pay attention, you know, when you're washing yourself, because there's a little piece down here that y'all be ignoring. It's a little soft-ass piece that kind of connects to your booty hole. It's real flimsy. I call it the baked chicken skin. You know what I'm talking about, sir? The baked chicken skin down there. You know what I'm talking about? The paradigm, yeah, whatever the hell he said. You spread it out like a bat wing. We talking about the same thing? Yeah, watch that part right there, please, okay? Now look, I've had a great time, and before I let y'all go, I want y'all to follow me on all this social media stuff, okay? Facebook, Instagram, I'm Rita Brent Comedy, R-I-T-A-B-R-E-N-T Comedy, Rita Brent Comedy. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. And fellas, if you got a cucumber water, you can follow me home. But like, holiday, I don't care. We can do it in the USM parking lot. It's for that. But I wrote this song for y'all, and you know, I'm trying to raise condom awareness, HIV awareness. So I wrote this song for y'all, and before I go, I want y'all to sing this song with me. So if y'all got a rhythm, first of all, I need y'all to stand up. I know I got some church folks in here. I need y'all to stand up with me, and this is the way I'm gonna get it. Y'all deaf, goddammit, I said stand up. I know I got some church folks in here. I know y'all got rhythm. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. God is good. All the time. And all the time. God is good. When praises go up, blessings come down. I'm too blessed to be stressed. What God has for me. If you ain't got no money, take your... Okay, that's what I thought, that's what I thought. Y'all some goddamn heathens. Alright. So don't judge me now, okay? I'm an artist, obsessed about my shit, okay? I wrote this song. I call it the condom song, okay? So all I do when I sing, I want y'all to repeat after me when I sing, okay? Alright? So who got the shakers, man? If you got the shakers, make some noise. Just kind of shake them like this. Alright, go ahead and shake. Well, clap on the 2 and 4. Yeah. You better put a condom on or go home. Say it after me. You better put a condom on or go home. If you ain't got a hood on your ride, you better put a condom on or go home. Make sure your balls are clean before you get to me. Say, go ahead. Make sure your balls are clean before you get to me. If they ain't clean, just spray on a little Febreze. But make sure your balls are clean before you get to me. Say, have you taken the HIV test? Say it, say it. Have you taken the HIV test? My church clappers. If you ain't took the test, you won't be feeling on my breast. Have you taken the HIV test? baby.